What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of the Drop Watch Podcast. I'm your host, Talon Sai, and today I am joined with Rhoads.
I was trying to be real cool there. Dumpsters, I know. It's been a long time.
Little dumpsters. So I'm gonna preface this by explaining the story about everything that we're going through right now. So, Discord. I know the audio right now don't sound that great. So, for the past 2 weeks, I haven't even told you this. I hit up Discord. Tell me what you think about this. Discord's been fucked up, obviously. Picking up my mic, we tried for like hours and hours trying to get this shit to work. So I'm like, fuck it. I go to their website, go to their support. Generally, their support is great. And I'm like, yo, microphone's not working, and I'm searching. Guess what their website says to do?
Unplug it and plug it back in.
It says, tweet at us. Fuck that, dude. Tweet at us? Come on. Tweet at us. So guess what I did?
You should have told me that. I'd have been real aggressive.
No, I wasn't aggressive. Like, okay,
well, maybe this is me. I would have been.
This is like, maybe this is how you get shit done. So I tweeted at them. I'm like, yo, microphone doesn't work. Please help. Guess what they do?
What?
They tweet back and say, oh, send us an email at this email address. I'm like, you motherfuckers. So long story short, I go back and forth. It was probably like a fucking 5-day email trail, 8 emails sent. The last email they sent to me, I'm going to fucking pull it up right now and read it because it is bullshit.
Here, get in touch by tweeting at us. They're just trying to get their Twitter followers up.
Yeah, and I'm not going to follow them.
I see them.
Fuck that.
I see them.
Fuck that. Discord. Oh, I don't even know if I can find it anymore. Here we go. Discord support. So this started fucking, like I said, like 8 days. The last email that I sent after going back and forth is, just to give you a heads up, this issue with Discord not picking up your microphone is currently a known issue that's on our team's radar. We want to assure you that our team is on the case and working on a fix. However, I sadly don't have an exact ETA for when the solution will be available. Fucking start with that, dude. I installed like every motherfucking program on my goddamn computer for you to tell me that.
Dropping mother effers.
Dude, fuck them. That's such bullshit. I tried everything to make this fucking pod work. And now this is what you get. This is what you get. Fucking 6-bit audio through motherfucking Skype. Dropping it again. I don't give a shit. Fuck it, dude.
Yo, this adds a whole new element doing it through Skype because we're video chatting right now. So this just adds a whole new.
This is good for us because we can see each other. Yeah. So to give you a rundown of what we're looking at here, I'm laying on the floor of my bedroom in a condo in Ocean City. I'm on vacation. I'm doing this shit on vacation, dog. That's some dedication right there.
There's a nice mid-90s dresser there behind you. The
yeah,
ocean
it's made
vibes.
out of like wicker basket or some shit right over there. Pointing at it with my foot. And before I hit record, Rhoads goes, hold up, I got something for you. Walks over to his fridge, pops a Twisted, baby.
Yep. I tried to do it real cool right when he was about to introduce me, and it didn't. My bottle opener didn't work right.
Dude, so first of all, fuck all you hardos in the comments section going, oh, what are you, a 13-year-old girl drinking Twisted Teas? Fuck yourself.
Damn right. Better.
Dude, if I'm laying on the beach, and if I'm laying on the beach and it's 90 degrees, I ain't drinking a motherfucking Yingling. I'm drinking an iced tea, Twisted, with alcohol in it. Is that a problem?
Hold up. So every time I'm on and we record, I put on it my Instagram story. We out here doing something, you know. JF literally just texted me, y'all are dead to me.
Yo, JF, Rhoads hasn't been on. You haven't been on in what, 3-4 weeks?
Five or six. Let me look at the apps. Hold on, because I was listening to the one of you flying solo today. Oh shit, I just want to play it right there. Let me see.
That was tough. Last week flew solo. It wasn't that good. I was just on live and shit.
I wasn't on for 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this is week 6, so I'm finally back after. God, I know you guys missed me. I know you missed me. It's okay. We'll get through it together.
I got to make it a point, like, next week when I'm back at home, I'll just out to Bethlehem for the night. I'm going to bring fucking JF with me, and we'll do it live.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah,
wait,
sure,
we're going to Boston next week.
Yeah, a little shout out. We got some free as in didn't have to pay for them. Front row, Yankees Red Sox at Fenway.
Third baseline. We're gonna be right into fucking into
Yankees dugout
or the Yankees dugout.
I'm throwing beers at them, no doubt. So look for us. Look for us on TV. We'll be out thriving.
I checked the Fenway, like their fucking security policy, and supposedly I can bring my camera, so I'm gonna do that.
Out here we record. Nice.
Yo,
and if you vlog all that, you guys will get to see my old man. My old man will make an appearance.
Yeah, you think Mike's cool with the vlog?
I don't know. Probably. We just got to get him a little banged up. He'll talk just like I talk, so it's all good.
Bring the mic and we can do an early pod. Can you imagine your dad on the podcast?
No, because he'd start talking about politics and bullshit like that. It would not be good.
Yeah,
dude, I've missed so much. Like,
yeah,
so
let's go back. Let's go back.
You guys
have
come at my neck in so many
of
these, and I haven't been able to have any rebuttals.
All right, we're gonna go back to the first thing that I can think of, which is I remember doing a pod with JF. What do you think about him putting his girlfriend as his beneficiary on his 401k? So if he dies tomorrow, Turnt gets all the money. How you feel about that?
So, okay, here's a little thing. I don't know what's up with me. I'm starting to, like Turnt a little more.
Ooh.
The more she has her 9 to 5, she's kind of dialing back the Turntness a little bit. Because it happens to everybody. And it's not like she's totally not her anymore. She's still a bitch all the time too. But it's a little less. It's a little less so. But that's a bold move. That is a bold move to do that before you're married. That's a bold move, bro.
Cotton.
Shit goes south, JF. Say some smoke, some hard 10 comes up and wants to blow you, JF, and you say go right ahead, and she finds out. Guess what? She's just gonna play it off and act like she doesn't know. Slowly poison you. Take your 401k.
That's it. Rip.
You gotta think the long game. You gotta wait till she's fully committed. You put a couple kids in her, then throw her on that piece.
Let's not go that far.
Just saying, bro. Just saying.
So there was that, and then
I never got the shit talking for that. So there it is.
There it is, out in the open. Second thing, right after that, I went to the farmer's market and had some motherfucking pizza from the farmer's market. We had this discussion a couple episodes back, and I said, and you didn't give me credit for this. I said, you know what? Not that bad. Pretty good pizza. Not the best. Best pizza.
You were always on the auction pizza gang.
No, I was the one who was like, yo, it's kind of like Joe Corby's. And then everyone else is like, oh, it's fucking DiGiorno. It's Joe Corby's pizza. It's not bad, dude. They use real mozzarella, and because that shit melts and doesn't burn. Like, it's good cheese. It tastes good. The thing is, mine was a little floppy, a little soggy. Not a big fan of that. Could have been a little bit crispier, but the only thing, if you can pick it up from the crust and it goes and droops like a flaccid dick, not a big fan of that.
The flop. So. But my thing with that pizza, sauce and cheese on point because it's so different from everything else you have. But if they put it on if they put on legit crust, that's the only thing. If they put it on some legit dough, that could be a game changer.
It's like a little sweet, and then you get some pepperonis on there for a little spice on top.
I don't do the pepperoni. I don't do the pepperoni on that one.
I fuck with the pepperoni, man. I ate a full cheese and pepperoni pizza.
What else?
Wasn't mad about it.
I got something for sure. I know I didn't get to talk about, and I'm upset about.
I'm when it was about happening, stuff too.
Right when it happened, because now it's like kind of dead. It's kind of gone dormant.
Yeah,
the fake me.
This is what I was going to talk about next.
Fake me Twitter account.
There's a fake Alex Rhoads Twitter account.
I've said this to you and JF. Like, it's funny to me and it's cool. Like, it makes me feel good. but then it also makes me feel sad because my life's fine. I live a normal life, but if someone else's life is so bad that they get joy out of pretending to be me, that's kind of sad, in my opinion, for whoever that guy is. Or gal. Maybe it's a gal. I don't know. Maybe it's a scorned lover. You know? Who knows? But
maybe. For that person, though.
Dude, fire tweets. Going at ladies hard. At
first, I was like, yo, Rhoads would never tweet this. But then I think after I said that, whoever does it, definitely someone from our hometown, first of all, listening to the pod, they're like, okay. Dude, the funniest thing is they were tweeting about, they would like quote people and be like, that's fucking bullshit. That's gay. That's whatever. You're a piece of shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what Rhoads thinks on the daily, but he'll never like at someone and say that.
Okay, do you know how much lately? Because there's a few people that, how can I say this without like making it obvious, that like, you know, you talk to before, hang out with, or shoot the shit with, and now like things in their life have changed, and now all they do is tweet or Facebook or Instagram about those changes in their life, and I just want to be like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like, it's happened in the last 6 weeks. People's circumstances have changed. Is that a good way to put it? And I just want to be like
they have kids or
significant others, or they moved somewhere, or they did fucking people. You don't know how many times, because of how opinionated of a person I am, that like there's nights where like I'm in a shit mood. While I'm on this topic, I want to apologize to Dave. He texted me today because his bachelor party's this weekend. It's like, hey, what time do you think you're going to be done on Friday? And I said, probably like 5. And he goes, well, what about 4? Could you do 4? And I was in a shit mood. I was like, if I could be ready by 4, Dave, I would have told you 4, but I can be ready by 5. So I said 5. And then before
Dude,
he even answered,
I was in a bad
mood
mood too when we were talking about that.
I was like, I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day. I didn't mean to take it out on you. But anyway,
some
nights when I'm in a shit mood and I'm just like looking through social media and I just see all kinds of stuff that just irks me. Like, it is so hard for me because I would just lose more acquaintances, because none of these people are really friends, but more acquaintances. People would just hate me because I would just want to sometimes just reply to everything. Like, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're stupid. But I don't. I hold myself and I don't do it. And I really should sometime really purge my social media. People would unfollow me, but it would make me feel good at the moment.
Dude, I purge on the regular now. Like, every once in a while, I just kind of just delete people. I'm like, oh, you're... Ugh.
My thing that I do now, can't do this on Instagram, but I wish you could. But like on Facebook or even Twitter, when new people start to follow me or friend request me on Facebook, I accept friend request and immediately go to their page and unfollow them. Like, you can be my friend, but I don't want to see, like, you can be my Facebook friend if that's really what you want, but I don't want to see any fucking thing you have to post. I don't give a shit about anything.
Oh, you unfollow them so you don't... Yeah,
Immediately,
I know what you're saying.
Immediately, I accept you and I go right to your page and I unfollow you so I don't see any of your shit. The moment I accept your friend request.
I just don't accept people. Like, especially people who... I base my friendships on social media based off of the last time that I saw you. If the last time I saw you, you were a bitch and you walked out and didn't say bye, or you fucking... Like, I'd never talked to you since high school. No offense, but I don't need to see your fucking kids on Facebook. I don't need to know where you're at and what you're doing. I don't give a fuck. I could follow you, Dave, JF, my family, like a few people that I talk to on the reg. And other than that, no offense to anyone listening, but unless you like text me every month or so and say like, yo, what's up? Let's do something. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. That's how it should be.
And on Twitter, even if people follow me and like I know pretty well, but it's like I really don't talk to you, and like especially on Twitter, because if you I look at like what they do, like if they're actually like tweeting about normal shit or retweeting fun shit, I look through and I'm like, as a person I don't want to do. I mute them right away.
Yeah.
I
follow people on Twitter. I'm
I
not a
don't
big
need
Twitter
shit
guy,
clogging
so
up. I love Twitter. I'm a big Twitter guy. Love Twitter.
that's where people should
I
follow
was
you
a
then.
I wish I was a more prevalent social media. It's kind of dying, but love it. Love it.
Like, that's the thing. People think it's dying, but at the same time, there's people who are like, dude, Twitter is fucking next level. It's the greatest thing ever. So,
Dude, because it could be good. Because if people use Twitter like adults use Facebook, Twitter could be awesome. You know how like parents, like my dad
no,
sometimes
you gotta
is
take
like,
that
my dad
back.
sometimes-
How adults
Yeah,
use
kinda.
Facebook, dude?
Well, because like my dad sometimes like, oh, having a beer, like, well, that's a tweet. That's not a Facebook post. They're totally different.
Yeah, you're right. But man, it's just a lot of times it's fucking garbage.
One thing I'm sad about on social media, I've deleted and reinstalled Instagram. I've tried to force update it. I can't do the questions thing, the ask me a question, because I'm curious.
You're
to see,
not missing a whole lot, to be honest.
I am curious. I'm curious to see what people would ask me. I think I get some good questions.
Did you see the questions that I answered today?
I just sped through them. I didn't read them.
I said, don't ask me a gun question, and then I answered questions. Here, I'll read them right now. What do you do to keep such a luscious beard? Don't shave.
Mm-hmm.
If YouTube wasn't your job, what would your dream job be? Porn star.
I
Sup.
don't know. Would you really want to be a porn star?
Long distance sup. No, I wouldn't be a porn star, but it's like
You know who
I don't know.
I would be a porn star if I was the dudes on like the amateur accounts.
oh yeah.
Do you know what I
that's-
mean? Like the
yeah,
chicks,
yeah, yeah.
like the chicks who are like, instead of like being an
like
Instagram
an
model,
iPhone
they're like
video.
a Pornhub star. I would be the guy that you never see anything other than like their torso. I would be that guy for sure. Laying
Yeah,
the
that
pipe
would
on somebody that you'd never know about. Boom, 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 boom. Definitely.
What have you done to your Subi so far? Nothing. Both of them are completely stock.
Yeah, totally stock, especially the Crosstrek. That's super stock.
What's your favorite thing about living in Pennsylvania? The coastline. We have great beaches.
Yep. The Sylvania, all the trees. There's lots
And then
of them.
I just got sick of them. They said, "How old are you?" I said, 21. And that was it.
69.
You stupid. No, I'm not. So
I
that's
need
where that
that.
left off at. You're not missing a whole lot. I would like to see the questions that you get, but
Yeah,
you're not missing a
need
whole
that.
lot. So,
What else did
fuck,
I
man.
miss?
I don't know. You've been gone for a while. I feel like the pod by myself kind of sucked. AF and I did too.
I started listening. Dude, what makes me sad now? Well, not sad, but like what I used to do is when I had to drive like 40 minutes to work every day, I was a big podcast guy. Now
I
I'm in the
was
car
too.
for like, now I'm in the car for 15 minutes a day. So now I barely have time to listen. I'm going to start listening at work more when I'm sitting around just chilling, learning new shit. But like I tried listening to the one you did by yourself. I listened to all the others because I'm not run around sometimes. But like the one I tried to listen to today, the one from last week, just to try to see if I had anything to talk shit on you about. And I've only gotten like 15 minutes through it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
not much went on, so that's how it goes, though. I mean, there are some questions that people asked that I wrote down from last time. This was a good question when I was doing it by myself, and I had to think about it for a while. What's your favorite microwavable food?
Ooh. Well, everything's microwavable if it's a leftover. But
You right?
we're talking just straight out of the bag microwaved.
Microwave, and the first thing that came to my mind was bagel bites. But you microwave bagel bites when you have an oven right next to it, you're fucking high. You're dumb.
See, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of foods that I like that I put in the microwave because I'm just too impatient, but that they're so much better in the oven. But this is just because I lived off of them from like when I was like 20 to like 23 is chicken patties.
Oh yeah, chicken patties are good. That's one thing
They were
that
like
I
that.
would
I
never
don't-
throw in the oven.
Don't feel like going out. Didn't go to the grocery store lately. Boom, chicken patties. You put them in for a minute. I'd always eat two. You put them in for a minute and like 40, and then the last 15 seconds, throw a slice of cheese on them to get that
Throw a little
cheese all
sweet
melted
baby
on there.
rays on top, dude.
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
On a
that's a good
potato
one.
roll, on a Martin's potato roll. Oof, that's
Ooh,
living. That's living right there.
that's some Pennsylvania Dutch shit right there.
Yo, but if you don't eat fucking potato rolls, you don't know what you're missing. They're the yellow ones. They look all
Dude,
yellow and
potato
shit.
rolls are everywhere. They're everywhere.
They're dank. They're the best.
Another one was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon. One
Ooh,
specifically comes to mind for me, probably you too. Recess.
I was gonna say Recess, bro. That shit was fire.
That
Dude, how
that's the
many
first
good
thing that comes to
cartoons did
mind.
there used to be? Rocket Power, Ren and Stimpy, Rocco's Modern Life, Doug. How many,
But
like,
like
so many, Cat
a
Dog?
lot of those
So
weren't
many.
Saturday morning though. Like whenever
I
I think
know,
of
that's what I'm
Saturday morning, I
saying.
think of Recess.
It's
Recess was
Recess.
on like 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
I
Cat
don't even know what
Dog.
else was on after. Cat Dog
Cat
probably. Yeah,
Dog. Alone in the world is a little cat dog.
Cat Dog is good.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Um,
I miss doing this. I missed being on this, dude. Technical difficulties. There was like one week where like I could do it Wednesday but not Thursday, and you guys could do it Thursday but not Wednesday, and it didn't. And after that it was the technical difficulties. There was like one I missed because of scheduling, and then the other ones were just
and then it was fucked up. Hopefully it gets resolved because like I don't know how this one's gonna sound. Hopefully it's good enough that I can post it. If not, I'm posting it anyway. So again, I apologize for the
fuck it.
crackly Skype audio, but you know,
Who
it's better
cares?
than no roads. Everyone, dude, every time
True.
I would post something, like, oh fuck this, we want roads back. I'm like, yeah, everyone wants roads back. I know. Your grandfather did now. You have to be a part of the pod. So
I'm not trying to not be. That's dumpsters. I don't want you to ever think I abandoned you. I did never abandon you. I wanted to be here. I love you guys. I say it every time. Love you guys at the end. Wow,
love all the
JF's
little
at
dumpsters.
Cigars International. I said TFTI, and he told me to fuck off. He's dead to me. What
Mm.
a shit friend. What a shit friend.
Would you really drive out there on a Thursday night though? Yeah, you.
Oh no, no. We could do a three-way call on Skype. No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or what's the one that we used to be able to do it on, where you could like chat with like 20 people at a time?
Discord.
No, there was another video one,
Uvu.
like Uvu. That's it. And it used to be like
Uvu.
me and
Yeah,
like two of
yeah.
my homeboys, and we'd Skype with like three chicks.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey girls, it'd be so weird right now, as if all three of you just took your shirts off. That'd be super weird. It'd be the
It'd
weirdest
be
thing.
so weird if yeah, it's so weird. Back when we didn't know how to screen
No, yeah. How the hell? Where's print screen on this? Damn it.
print screen, snipping tool, command shift 4.
Yo, I gotta use snipping tool all the time at work. Don't shit talk snipping tool.
Dude, I use that shit all the time. I mean,
Got
it's
to.
different on a Mac, but got to.
Gotta
So,
do it too.
here's something. We got to drop some fucking knowledge on this because multiple people have been tweeting about this and it's bullshit. We talked about space before. I've heard through the grapevine that the deep space talk was a good talk. Like, everyone's like, yo, fucking talk about shit like that some more. So, we're not going to get into it, but on Twitter, I see girls who are like, oh, so and so is happening in my life and this isn't going the right way. Well, it's because there's a blood moon right now. And
Okay.
Mercury
Okay. I can't wait.
and
Go ahead.
Mercury's in retrograde. But wait. It's not only blood moon and Mercury in retrograde, but there are 5 planets in the summer of 2018 that are in retrograde. Fuck
What does that
off.
even mean? What does that even mean? I'll get back to those people in a second. Here's one thing that really got me.
I know the scientific meaning of something being in retrograde.
I don't, and I don't really care to know it because I don't think it matters.
It doesn't.
But
That's the thing.
Here's the thing. I was going to go off on someone on Twitter the other day, and I chose not to. It was a girl who I'm friends with. You're really good friends with her, too. Okay? She posts all this, and dumpsters, you already know how I feel about religion. She posts all this stuff about God and God guiding her life and blah, blah, blah. And someone posted something about all this retrograde blood moon, fucking Venus in the third quadrant, whatever the hell they're talking about. And she said, "Oh my God, I can't believe people are dumb enough to think this shit's real." And I wanted to be like, "Yet you post about how the boogeyman in the sky is looking out for every step you take along the way." Like really reevaluate. I feel my way about stuff. How like I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But there's no other supernatural thing I believe in that's different. It's all this. It's all the same to me. All this retrograde shit. There's no higher power controlling you. I'm a fucking monkey living on a dying rock that's smart enough to contemplate the fact that I'm on a dying rock. I don't need something to justify my life like these other fucking idiots do.
The thing is, when I first heard about Mercury being in retrograde, because that happens like 4 times a year or some shit, I looked up like what it means. Basically, I mean, obviously, it means fucking nothing. It's how fast a planet moves around us. So basically, if you're driving at a highway speed and the car next to you is going faster and you feel like you're moving backwards.
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around? Either way, like one of them is moving faster than the other. So it seems like it's moving in the opposite direction that it's actually going. That's what retrograde is. And the thing is, people who fucking about that, they never looked into it to like understand what it means. So what, you're saying the fucking gravitational pull of some fucking planets that are millions and billions of miles away, maybe not billions, but no, yeah, it has to be
millions. Maybe, yeah, probably.
They think that gravitational pull makes your fucking text messages not send. You think that makes your car battery not work. You think that makes your fucking
That's what happened the night at the Westie. My battery died. Mercury must have been in real retrograde that night.
Like full moon thing, like that may be the most.
Well, the moon
thing,
controls the tides. I get that.
The moons control the tides. I understand that, but it doesn't make like everyone's like, oh, it's a full moon, so you better watch out for all the fucking crazy people out there. You sound dumb. Like I understand it's more light outside, so when people are outside at night, they can see shit. I don't know. It's all just fucking. It's dumb to me. It's fucking stupid.
But well, here again is me being me. Who believes in that stuff the most?
The
females
people don't have anything else to believe in.
Females believe in it. Who's the least rational of the two sexes? Female. So there you go. So they're irrational thing for them to believe in. Well, they are.
Those are
Girls
shots
are irrational.
fired.
No, dude, no, man, because it's all about which half of the brain it is. Men are like task oriented. Men are, I need to do this and get this done and blah blah blah. Girls are always all over the place, not living in a rational world. Wouldn't this be great? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, there's something wrong in my life. There's fucking Mercury spinning at whatever the fuck. Telling you, it's all.
It's like, my thing is, like I said, it's just like it's people looking for excuses. And if you gotta blame some random bullshit that happens in your life on a planet and the way it's moving around the fucking sun, you
should ask them: Is Mercury closer or farther from the sun than we are? That's where you should start.
They probably couldn't tell you.
That's what I'm saying. That's where you need to start that conversation.
Like how far is Mercury? Or I don't know. It's stupid. It's dumb. That's what I was getting at. Oh, dude, this brings up some other shit.
Okay.
I overheard a conversation about this. These are some older people talking about magnetic fields, which I understand a decent amount about magnetic fields, but they were talking about, like, this guy was like, oh, you got to sleep with your head from the north to the south, because if your bed is flipped the other way, the magnetic field goes across your body rather than in line with your body, and it throws you out of balance. And if I'm buying a new house, I have to make sure that I can position my bed in this specific way inside the house. I'm like, dude, just take a step back a second and, like, think about what you're saying right now.
I
guarantee you right now, if I said point to the north, you could not point it out to me. So many people, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most like I'm not the greatest at I'm not directionally challenged, but there are so many people I know who I'm like, all right, which way is north? I'm on a beach right now, on like an island. If you can't fucking point north when you know where the coastline is in direction to you, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry.
Yep.
North is that way. I'm pointing north right now because the beach is behind me. South is that way. I'm not on the West Coast, motherfucker. It's the East Coast. I know where shit is.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh.
getting directions from my cousin the other night. Love my cousin to death. I'm like, yo, where you at? She's like, oh, I'm in between the water tower and the bridge. So you have to go. And streets are numbered here too. First Street is where the bridge is, all the way up. I said I'm on 15th. She's like, oh, you just got to come down and then go to the right of the water tower. I'm like, okay. So I go down. She's like, I don't see you. I'm outside. Granted, pouring down rain. Long story short, for like 10 minutes. She, like, you could literally open up the window of the house and throw a baseball and hit the First Street bridge. Like right next to the pillars where the bridge starts. I'm like, you could have told me you're right the fuck there. That's south. The beach is behind us. South is right the fuck there. You could have just said south. That's it. Just go south.
I'll give her a pass.
Yeah, you'll give her a pass because you think my cousin's hot.
Facts.
Shout out to my cuz. She ain't listening, but if she does,
shout out. She ain't listening.
You know where you stand. She ain't listening. So, yeah, man. I got pretty banged up today, though.
Yeah?
Came back from the beach. Last day at the beach. Oh, it's my last day at the beach because tomorrow, driving home that early in the morning, we're going to David's bachelor party. Thoughts?
I'm excited, obviously, because I always have fun when I'm with you and Dave, and especially Fling. I love Fling. Fling, if you're listening, I love you. I might have to play this in the car tomorrow night just so I can play it for Fling, so you can hear me confess my love to him.
Dude, but I love Fling.
I'm worried. I'm very worried. I'm worried by like Saturday at like 7 o'clock, like this time Saturday night. I'm worried that the people that aren't you, Dave, Fling, or Paquette are going to just absolutely hate me, and it's going to be a terrible last few hours there.
Well, if you play this in the car, they're going to be listening too, so shout out to the rest of the crew. My thing is...
No, we're not all going in one car. They're not coming with.
Yeah, Said I'll drive, Dave's coming up with
said I'll drive... I know, I already said I'll drive you and Fling. That's it. We have to take a second car.
Right. Regardless... I'm skeptical about bachelor parties ever since the last one that we went to. So
this one won't be like that.
We're gonna compare the two. Paying
for this house we're going to?
The thing is, the last bachelor party that we went to, and I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. It was a fucking great time. We spent a fuckload of money though. We were in Philly. There's a video on it on the channel. Just search bachelor party on my channel. It was a fucking great time. Great weekend.
Great weekend.
But this is complete opposite. We're going away from civilization. I don't know if you looked at it on Google Maps. We have to drive right up to literally touch the border of New York. There's a fork in the road, and then turn back down for like half a mile to get down to where we're staying. Like, we're way the fuck up in North Pennsylvania.
Here's one of my issues with it so far. I'm by no means I need a plan person. But if I wouldn't have texted you guys this morning, I'd have had no idea what we're doing, who's going with who, what we're taking, and I still don't know. I just know that you guys are coming out here to get me around 5-ish. That's all I know.
My plans are right now, I'm driving from 12 hours from now, I'm going to be on the road, driving home. I got a shitload of stuff to do. I got to run around and pick up guns and stuff because I'm shooting guns. I'm going up to Schuylkill Gun Works. I got to pack a bag. I got to get all this camping shit and whatever. I don't really need camping stuff, but... And then I got to drive from there another almost hour to Allentown to your house. Again, which is fine.
Are you coming here, or are you just riding with them here?
No. I think they're all coming up together because they're all coming from, like, the same place. So I'm going to be coming Allentown, and then if you're cool with it, you can drive my cross trek up north.
Okay.
I'll fill my tank of gas. We'll be good.
Word.
We'll go up.
That's fine.
And then I got
How many
alcohol. I
cases?
got to handle the
I gotta wait till
Jaeger.
we got to get closer to buy Twisted Tea. I stopped to get 2 cases, but they only had cold ones and they only had bottles, so I didn't buy them. I need to get cans. But whose house is this we're staying at? Is this one we have to pay for this, or is this like a friend's house that we're staying
No.
at free?
This is Dave. This is Dave's friend's house. It's a cabin.
So
I looked at it on like Zillow or some shit because it popped up when I
not a
typed in the
cabin?
address. Yeah, it's free. We don't have to spend money. It's
Cool,
gonna be
that's
like
fine. That's fine.
it's basically
What are
gonna
we
be
doing
like
for
hanging
food?
out at my cabin like we did the other week. Food?
Oh, word. I'm
Not
cool with that.
sure. I'm assuming we're gonna like get burgers, dogs, maybe steak, something like that.
Mhm.
It should be fun. And everyone listening, you guys see this in a video when it comes out, but not exactly
know.
sure.
Okay, I
Yeah.
feel better about it. I just didn't. There was a lot of unknowns for me. Now I had to know like what we're staying. Like I knew we were going to a cabin, but like, did we rent it? Do I have to throw in money for that? Like, I didn't know. I don't know. And it wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't mind throwing in money for it. I didn't know. I don't know anything about what's going on other than, like Dave said, he wants to shoot guns. He said maybe some of the people we're going with might not want to drink that much. Do you remember that conversation we had with Dave?
Yeah.
You in person?
And that's fine.
And Dave was like, I don't know, some of these guys he's like, come on, man, we don't need to drink to have fun. And me and you look at each other, look at Dave, and some of us have to.
Like, I don't need a drink to have fun, but I enjoy getting stupid, a little loose, you know?
I don't need
right
to
now,
drink to
not
have
gonna lie,
fun.
I'm probably like 20 drinks deep.
Nice.
I had like fucking 6, 7 Jack and Cokes, 4 shots. Yo, this is a Jack and Coke that I made with the last of the Jack in my bottle right now, and I poured it all in. Poured another one for my cousin who was gonna do the podcast, but he's at the boardwalk now. And then he's like, "How the fuck are we gonna drink that? We don't have any Coke." He opens up the fridge and we have like a smidge of Coke left. I'm like, "Fuck." So this is just straight
down to
Dak,
the 7-Eleven
Dak
or whatever.
Daniels. Dak Daniels.
I don't need to drink to have a good time, but if I'm gonna be like in the woods and there's no real like we're gonna be hanging out, I'm gonna need to drink a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need a speaker. I'm gonna bring my speaker. I think there's electricity. There's not gonna be very much service. No cell service. I'm not gonna be on Instagram. Not gonna be uploading videos all weekend. I'm gonna upload one early so I can post it early Sunday morning for Sunday Gun Day. But other than that, it's just gonna be like you're rolling your eyes right now, and I wouldn't be able to tell you're doing that if we weren't on video. So,
okay, this is my thing. Like, well, when I poop is when I scroll through my booty models generally. So I'm not going to be able, is there Wi-Fi I can get on to look at my booty models? Because it's always a fire weekend.
I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know if there's going to be Wi-Fi.
Well, then I'll just make sure I hold it and I have a nice giant poop when I get home and I get an hour to look through them all. I guess that'll have to do, I guess. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. It's going to be good.
I'm excited, though.
So.
It makes me sound like I'm not excited. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a very fun time. Now that I have a little more clarification. I just I don't like not knowing anything. I need to know some things. I don't need the entire thing planned out. I just need to know like the core essentials of who's driving, when are we leaving, what are we doing for food, where are we staying. Other than that, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
The thing is, I keep coming back to the same thought, is that we're doing all this for Dave, and Dave's going to be there, which means it's probably going to be fun because Dave cannot sit still, just like not do anything.
Yeah, I never don't have fun with Dave. I never don't have fun when I hang out with Dave. So I've seen Dave a lot lately. Dave's come up to hang out with a lot.
Yeah, I get fucking FOMO. You guys are always posting pictures together on Twitter or Instagram.
Dave texted me the other day. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be up in Allentown area. You want to hang out?" Yeah, it's like a random Saturday morning. He just hits me up. I went down to get some new shit, some new kitchen chairs and stuff down in Conshohocken. On the way down, he called me, went picked him and Rachel up, hung out, the Manioc, got some lunch.
Yeah, how'd that go, by the way? You tried to buy the same kitchen chairs that you have.
Yeah, and they're slightly different. They looked the same on the box, but they're a little different. I mean,
they look exactly the same, but they're like half an inch smaller in every
A
dimension.
little now. They're a few inches shorter. They're only 3 rails in the middle instead of 4, and they're a little short.
Dude,
but
you posted that picture on Instagram, and I was dying because they look exactly the same, but it's
just
like the one's
smaller.
just a little bit smaller.
The dimensions are slightly different. Yeah, that's what.
It's kind of funny though.
I just figured like I'm gonna like the more I have people over and how big the kitchen is, like my kitchen table can like the ends can like slide in and it can become like a really small table. But my kitchen's so big,
the Great Supper at your house or whatever the fuck that's called.
Well, no, but just my kitchen's so big.
The Last Supper.
Yeah, my kitchen's so big. Like if the table was tiny, my kitchen would look even bigger than it already is. So I keep the ends all the way out. But then it looked stupid with only 2 chairs, so I got 2 more chairs.
You're right.
Speaking of, I'm trying to have a whole shitload of you guys out here for Music Fest. So that'd be fire. I could get like a whole crew out here.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. So I don't plan my weekends. I plan them maybe like 2-3 months out. This weekend I'm down here. Rhoads calls me like 2 days ago. He's like, "Yo, you were mad that I didn't invite you to Boston, and now I have extra tickets. So you want to come to Boston?" So next weekend, you guys are listening to this probably Friday or sometime during the week. Rhoads and I are coming to Boston Friday, July.
Saturday. We're leaving Saturday morning, August something.
Oh, it's August. August.
We're
4th.
leaving bright and early Saturday morning, the 4th. The game's at 4:05, and then we're leaving Sunday whenever we want.
So Saturday night.
I know it's a lot of driving in a short time, but free front row tickets to see the Sox against the Yankees in Fenway. That's worth it to me. So,
dude, we gotta go to the places that I went when I lived in Boston. Do you know what hotel we're staying at?
The Hyatt. He said it's like across the river from like. We can just take an Uber. It's okay.
Across the river from Fenway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said it's like 0.6 miles from Fenway. But I said to my dad, yo, I told my dad. So my dad called me because the guy who actually got us the tickets can't go. He has a health issue going on. So shout out to Bud. Love you. Appreciate you.
Shout out, Bud.
And he called. He's like, yo, I can't go anymore. He's like, my uncle who's gonna go with too. He's not gonna go since I'm not going. He's like, your dad can still have your tickets. He's like, and you guys can have the other 2. And he's like, you can invite whoever you want. I was like, all right, I'll probably invite Town. He's like, yeah, I figured. And he was like, just have a good time for me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, no doubt. Call my dad up, tell him, because he didn't talk to my dad yet. And I told my dad, I was like, yeah, he gave us the other 2 tickets so we can get other people to go. And he's like, all right, who are you going to invite? And I said, I'm going to invite Town. He's a Red Sox fan. Like, we're going. He's like, yeah, for sure. And then talked to him yesterday. That's why I called you this morning. I talked to my dad last night about getting people to fill out the other ticket. And I told him, I was like, me and Talon are definitely going out Saturday night, especially the fact that it's a 4:00 game. It's going to be done at 7:30. Like, we're going out. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, you got to come out with us and get hammered. Like, you got to, like, go bar hopping with us. He's like, I can't do that. He's like, I'll go have a few beers with you guys. And then probably by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I got to turn in. We're getting the old man fucked
the game's
up.
gonna end at what?
Out. I know,
the game's gonna end at like 8.
Old man's like
he ain't that old. He's like 50 maybe.
No, he's pushing 60 these days.
He's my mom's age. Yo.
My dad's gonna be 56
I got
57 this year. You bringing Tammy?
Check this out.
You bringing Tammy with?
Hold up.
Prom pick.
Hold up.
If it's the prom pick, I've seen it. So for all you listeners out there, there it is, bro. For all you listeners out there, my old man took Tammy, Talon's mom, to prom. That baby blue suit, though, that's fire. That's where I got my style from.
My mom and Rhoads' dad are the same age, and they went to prom together. And his dad is wearing a blue suit with the fucking stripes down the leg, like he's in fucking Dumb and Dumber, like that baby blue suit with a
Yeah.
fucking bow tie. My mom's wearing a matching like baby blue dress. They look good. They look pretty fucking good. Let's be honest.
You know they got it in that night, bro. We're
I
almost
don't know,
brothers.
maybe. I told her. My mom, she was like showing me. So someone on Instagram was asking questions. They're like, "What do you look like without a beard?" And she was pulling up all these like young ass pictures of me. And she pulled that one up. I was like, "Fucking send that to me. I gotta show it to Rhoads." I know you saw it already, but I was like, we were leaving the bar. I'm like, "Yo, I know this ain't how. I know this is not how it works, but Rhoads and I could have been brothers."
Yeah, that's not at all how it works, but coulda happened.
So we're close enough. We're closer. We're brothers than we think. So
No doubt. But yeah, dude, we got to get him
Shout
out with us
out.
all night. He'll go out and have a couple beers. I got him into drinking booze. He never drank booze. My mom was the booze drinker. That's where I got it from. And my dad
I'll
always
give the
my dad
extra
would be-
ticket, to Mom.
My dad's the guy that would sit. My dad's the guy that will sit and like drink an entire case of beer, like, and he'll piss 85 times, and he'll be up for till 4 o'clock in the morning just drinking Yinglings, but he won't drink liquor. And the older he's gotten, the more I've gotten him into drinking booze. He even drinks like old fashions and shit now. But
Ooh,
we gotta get a little.
dude,
We gotta get him to do a
old-fashioned
Jaeger bomb.
That's a move.
Gotta get him to do a Jaeger bomb because I don't know if he's ever drank any amount of Red Bull in his life, and he'll be out till like 4 a.m.
He'll fuck. His heart will explode. That would not be good.
No, that would not be good. Wow.
We went to Brad Falls the other day, and we did a recap of all the shots that we took today. She was like, "Yeah, we had shots of Patron." I'm like, "No." She was like, "Yeah," and then shots of Crown Apple, and a Jaeger bomb, and a Vegas bomb, and fucking mini beers, and like all this shit. And I was like, "Fuck." This was Wednesday. I was hammered. It was a good time, but no vlog from that, so apologize on that one, people. It was a good one, though. Oh, look at that. Rhoads is showing me an article right now. The blood moon. What the fuck's a blood moon? I get it. It's red, but
posted
what does
it.
that mean? Yeah. Turnt posted it. Great.
This month's full moon is going to send all zodiac signs into emotional overdrive.
No, it's not. You're going to read that, and then you're going to blame your fucking psychopathic tendencies on the goddamn moon being red. For some reason that
another
you
twisty
can't
quick.
fucking explain. Go get a twisty. That's fine. I'm going to rant about this for a second. So many people will blame bullshit that happens in their life on some shit that they can't even explain and think it's okay. And that is such a cheapskate way to get out of anything. That's so dumb. So dumb. Not ripping on Turnt for this. I'm just saying it's dumb. It applies to everything. Like, oh, I'm not doing so well at my job. It must be because I haven't been getting enough sleep at night. So sleep more. That's one thing.
No,
Physical, I get it.
Idiot.
But don't blame shit on stuff that you can't fucking explain. I'm gonna Google it right now. What the fuck's a blood? What makes a blood moon a blood moon?
It's something about the way the
Blood
sun
moon.
is behind the moon that it makes it look red. I'm 99% sure.
Cause of a blood moon. It is one of 8 it takes place blah blah blah. The red color is caused by Rayleigh scattering of sunlight through the Earth's atmosphere. So it's just how the fucking moon lines up with the sun as it goes around. It happens all the time. Like, yeah, it looks wild. It looks cool. I'm gonna go out and take some fucking pictures of it. But it's bullshit. When is it gonna happen?
Nice.
Blood moon date?
Do a nice time lapse
2018.
gram.
I'll do a fucking time lapse for the gram. That would be great. The longest total lunar eclipse. Oh, that's what it is. A blood moon's a lunar eclipse. So it's just the fucking shadow of the Earth on the moon.
No doubt.
Will there be a blood moon this week? Maybe. Like, oh, blood moon's coming, which means my period's coming too. Oh, might see. Friday, July 27th. We're going to be way up north in Pennsylvania where there is no light pollution at all. We're going to see, if there's no clouds, we're going to see the most bloody blood moon of all.
Yo, I don't mean to be that guy that talks about weather, but you've been missing out on some rain, bro. Some real rain up here.
Wait,
people
why does
dying
it
and
sound
shit.
so bad right now?
Don't know.
Fuck. Yeah, no, so... Dude, that's another thing we can talk about. So everyone is like, I see all these posts on Facebook. They're like, oh, it's so heartbreaking seeing Hershey Park flooded the way it is. And Knoebels Grove, it's so flooded. And I had my childhood there. And it's so saddening.
I drank blue birch beer at Knoebels when I was 7.
Grow up. Don't get me wrong, I'm not happy that shit's flooded. I wish they were open and were making money. Sure, if I were at home and I had tickets to Hershey Park and I couldn't go because it's flooded, I'd be a little upset. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's not heartbreaking. No one's dying. One thing that I did see, which is kind of fucked up, they have like a zoo thing. So Hershey Park is an amusement park if you're uncultured and you're not from the East Coast. Like Hershey's chocolate, they have an amusement park. They have a zoo there, Zoo America, I think it's called, and I saw this fucking video of their bisons like floating in the flood, like down underneath the roller coasters, and I don't think they took a video of it, but they fucking shot them. They shot them so they wouldn't drown because obviously bison can't swim that well, and it's fucked up. So. That's some Harambe shit right there. We should get the names of the bison and make memorials for them because they didn't deserve to go. Fucking.
It was just what,
Billy and Chad the Bisons.
It was just like 2 or 3 years for Harambe not long ago.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Our sweet prince. R.I.P.
Sweet prince. Rest in peace, Harambe. You are a national treasure.
But dude, the one thing with all this rain and all this shit that really is getting me fired up, and not okay. So there's a big part of me that does actually believe, like in climate change to some degree, that we do help. We're contributing to it, sure. But they're saying, oh, if you're thinking that there have been more events like this with all these torrential downpours and rain events, it's because you're right. In the last 50 years, there have been more than ever in recorded history. Okay, so I take that at face value. In recorded history, sure. But they haven't recorded weather histories like the last 50 years, so since 1950, so what, 70?
Yeah, it hasn't been that long that we've been recording weather history like it is.
70 years in history, in all of the Earth's history. The Earth is fucking billions of years old. And you're
billions and billions and billions
and you're telling
me
the last 50 is an accurate snapshot of what actually has gone on here in the history of the planet. Again, I'm not saying that climate change isn't real. I'm just saying use more data than 50 years or 70 years out of a billion years. That is not a good sample size.
You want some knowledge drop? This is your one takeaway from this podcast. Adapt and overcome. Hasn't been that long. History is a snapshot in time, depending on how long back the recording of the history started. So fucking take a look at it and just think about it. If shit floods, and so I was joking about PA having a coastline. If the fucking Atlantic Ocean swallows Jersey, good.
Guess what, people?
Like,
we didn't have 7 continents.
Adapt
we had
and
one.
Overcome.
We had one continent. I think shit was a little more serious when they broke apart than it is right now. So to say in Earth's history there's been no more traumatic time to be alive as a species than there is right now is more hyperbole than anyone, which means exaggeration. Is
so
than
a
any
million,
time
and a half, however many million years ago, people in Maine are like on Facebook, oh my God, I remember when I remember when Ireland was so much closer and we could just walk there, but now there's water in between us. Oh my god.
Like what? How about this little fact? Did you know that there's only been great white shark attacks on human beings in the last 100 years? Did you know that?
Did you know that 9% of all happen in Florida?
Well, I did not know that. But did you know that only in the last 100 years? And you know why it's only been in the last 100 years great white sharks have been attacking people?
Because the waters are warming up and moving closer to the coastline.
Because we've only kept track of it for the past 100 years.
Oh, really?
Do you think a human being was ever bitten by a great white shark in the water before 1925 or whenever the first documented one was?
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Probably.
1,000,000%,
yeah,
definitely.
Probably. As long as people have been going in the
it's Shark Week right now.
That's
the only reason I knew
Shark
that
Week.
Statistic was because I was watching Shark Week last night.
I hate Shark Week. Every person in the world gets all excited about Shark Week. I used to love Shark Week. I realized after like the 5th year of really being into it, it's the same 35 shows and they make a 36th show. And they just add a new show every year. And it's all the same show over, then they add a new one. It's all the same, and then they add one.
Shark Tank was on last night, and I was so excited because I like that show. I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, what are they pitching? They're like, oh well, it's really the sharks, and they're going swimming with sharks because it's Shark Week. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? So the sharks, the fucking 5 venture capitalists, were going swimming with sharks with like a research team, and they would come back in the Shark Tank and pitch it to the other sharks, and they were like, we should all invest in this because they're doing this type of research. And it was fucking, it killed the whole thing for me. So Discovery comes out with all these shows, and they're like, all right, how can we throw a shark into the mix?
Michael Phelps is going to race a shark.
Ronda Rousey is going to get in the water, and she's so brave. So brave. She lost, but she's so brave, and she's going to fight a shark. Dumb.
I was hyped for that show when he was supposed to race the shark because he was jumping in the ocean to do it, and all he did was race a CGI shark. He didn't even get in and race a real shark. Like how?
It wasn't even a real
advertising. Shark. The whole world's false advertising. Literally everything is false advertising.
They're like, oh, this is what it would look like if he was actually next to a shark. It's like, okay.
I watched it because I thought he was going to be next to the shark. That's why I watched. That's why I tuned in.
And let's be honest, Michael Phelps, I know you're listening to this right now, you're a great swimmer, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, shout out, come on
you're
the pod.
You're not as great as a shark. Come on the pod.
Mike, come on.
You got a guessy right here.
We'll talk about the Olympics. We'll talk about all your gold medals.
We'll talk about how
smoke bombs.
We'll talk about how for a fact you're not as fast as a motherfucking shark. Come on, dog. Come on. Shark?
I think I'm more scared of any ocean animal than I am of any land animal. Way more. Because at least on land, this is my home turf.
They're strong as shit.
Well, this is my home turf. At least I'm a land creature. I don't have gills. No matter what, you can just pull me down and I don't have a chance. They don't even need to eat me. Just pull me down. I'll drown. I'll die. Here, I'm not going to drown in air.
We've been catching crabs all week, like small-ass blue crabs. Those motherfuckers, claw strength, I don't know the statistics on them or how strong it is.
Strength, yeah.
It's strong enough to fuck up your finger. If it pinches onto your shit, you're going to be pissed, and it's going to be black and blue for the next year. And you're going to throw that motherfucker in the water and, stomp on its head. You're going to kill it. Sad. Rip, little blue crab. But
R.I.P. in peace.
Those motherfuckers are no joke. And those are little. They're this big. They're a couple inches across. It's fucked up.
That's one of my favorite things to say is R.I.P. in peace on social media, because there's always at least one person that says R.I.P. means rest in peace. No shit, Sherlock.
Rest in pieces.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Stupid.
We're all over the place here tonight. I love it. Back at it.
That's good. We're already at an hour, so I was gonna let it ride. We're at an hour.
Look, you can keep going for a little bit.
We can keep going.
What's coming up? What do we got upcoming?
So Boston. We'll be in Boston this weekend. Actually, no, this weekend, bachelor party. Expect videos from there. Yo, if you see me putting my camera down when some funny shit's going on, pick it up for yourself because I feel all this week, dude. I feel like I've been slacking. So I didn't talk about this at all. This is my first like vacation, family vacation. I do this every year, but my first one since going full time on YouTube. All week, I feel like a piece of shit. Like, don't get me wrong. When you're working a 9 to 5, you're punching a clock. When you leave for vacation, you're like, fuck it, turn it all off. Like, I'm out. Don't give a shit. The only time you think about work is when you think about how much you don't want to go back to work. I'm like, I live streamed on Instagram on Tuesday, live stream on YouTube yesterday. Today we're doing the podcast. I filmed a video today. I'm going to edit when we're done with this, and I'm going to post a video. Like, and it feels good. Like, I want to keep making shit. So vacations are like nothing to me anymore. It's not the same. And I'm cool with it. I'm not complaining at all. Like, I feel bad that I have not posted a video since Sunday. But it has completely changed my whole perspective on the thing.
Dude, I was thinking, like, because I go to Hawaii in November. That's my first, like,
that's going to be nice for you.
That's my first vacation. Like, I'm gone for a week, like, just out for an entire 7 days in a long time. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
What else do we have after that? We have Boston the weekend after that.
Next week. Then the weekend after that, I'm trying to party out here in Behem.
Music well, not a party, fest? But like, there will be
like everybody come out. Pre-game, we go out and drink, and people can stay here if they want to. JF will probably drive home, but
most likely,
I want to invite.
There's no way he listens to the podcast this long, but
no, I want to invite JF in turn. Sure. I want to invite Ryan and Jules, Dave and Rachel, all kinds of people.
You should make an event on Facebook so everyone knows.
I was thinking about that today, just to do it, just so that everybody has the date at least of when I want to do it.
And then I'll share it on Facebook so anyone listening can come too.
Go ahead, dude. Everybody can come through. You just can't stay here. Only the people I actually know IRL. People I know IRL can stay here. The rest of you can't.
And then after that, I'm going camping for 4 days. I'll be offline that whole time. Videos from that. The following 2 weekends, I'll be in Tennessee. I'll be there for 2 weeks. And then fucking Dave and Rachel's wedding after that.
Oh, no.
It's going
to be a wild time. I got to book
It's going to be a good time.
For that still. I just RSVP'd yesterday. I don't know if they were done.
Did you do it online?
RSVP?
Or did you mail it in? Yeah.
No, I did it online. I told him the one time I saw him, like, I'm into your wedding. I just didn't RSVP yet. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a bad friend, but I'm definitely coming.
I haven't either. I got to do that. I'm going to do that after this.
Just do it online. Oh, so you're going to see Ashley then eventually? I'll have to give you my book. She wanted to read it when I'm done. Take it down and give it to her so she can read it.
All right. I'll get it for you at Music Fest. But, yeah. That's it for the podcast because I really got to go take a piss. That's enough information for everyone. I don't know. Anything else? Follow Rhoads on Twitter because that's where he's thriving right now.
And if I ever get access to the questions thing on Instagram, I will do it immediately as soon as I see it. So fire away. Whatever you got, I will answer literally every that comes in there. Like, unless you're asking about my penis size, then I'll DM you a picture. Okay, so
all that stuff. Hopefully this audio wasn't too terrible.
All you ladies out there, because I know this is like a 95% female audience. Fire away, ladies. Yeah. Yep. Talon's nodding his head right now. Yep. It's all ladies.
Hopefully this audio wasn't too bad. We're trying to get Discord to cooperate, but it's not the best thing. Maybe we'll do a live podcast. I don't know. Haven't skipped a week yet. We're still doing this. It's tough, man. This is not the easiest thing to do.
How about we do it over Skype, you and JF at your house, and then you do Instagram Live and then let me in the video. Instagram Live.
Yeah, we could probably do that. We'll figure something out.
We could do it that way. But
we got to figure out the audio and everything.
Can we make a promise to the dumpsters next week? All three of us will be back together.
That's a hefty promise.
That's my solemn Promise to you guys. I'll do it at 2 a.m. if that we have to. Solemn promise to the dumpster.
Well, you gotta get JF to come out to Behem.
Okay. We'll do it.
All right.
Tell him you're going
Next
to Chipotle
week.
And then just drive here instead. That's how you gotta do. All right, we're going to
next week. The whole team.
By Chipotle, I meant the Chipotle on Airport Road in Allentown.
in Lehigh Valley. Yeah. We'll be there. All right, guys. That's it for this week. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
Love you guys.